Okay. In this video, you will understand several ways that people make money in Dubai real estate that you as an investor didn't know about. First of all, when it comes to investing in real estate, we all know that this is one of the most stable investment you can ever do. Almost every financially stable individual owns some kind of real estate, whether it's residential or if even it's commercial. People try to put their money in real estate because it is relatively stable. It gives you a lot more ROI, which stands for return on your investment, or at least the risk of losing your money is significantly less. We know several ways of putting our money in, right? But we are not really sure what we get when we risk putting our hard-earned money in that particular investment, right? Real estate is extremely stable considering the other way of investment. However, real estate has its own tricks, its own risks, and it also has a momentum that you could learn from it and use it for your advantage. Number one, when you put your money in any kind of real estate, your only goal should be making profit from them. Yep. You can do here in Dubai. Dubai comparatively is number one, or the most, what we call it, like the best way to put your money in real estate around the world. Yes, there are different cities as well, but demand in Dubai is significantly higher and the risk is lower than ever before. Now you may ask why you should put your money in Dubai real estate or not any other cities that you know of. Dubai is open for foreign investors. There are certain areas that investor out of UAE can invest. We call them a free zone areas, or we call them freehold areas. Freehold areas are where you as a foreigner can own a property forever. There are other ways you can do it for certain years. Then you have to give it back to the government or sell it out. But that is not the best option for you unless you have a specific reason to buy property from those particular areas. However, as a foreign investor, when you buy a property from Dubai, you have to consider several aspects. There are several ways people don't know that they could make money from Dubai's real estate. Number one, when you put your money, you have to consider how long you are willing to stay. Some people I know that they are only considering a flipping. I know back home you might buy a property, fix it, renovate it, and then calculate all of the expenses plus the money you have used to buy it, and then you can sell it. That's a great idea to do it. However, in Dubai, you have a better option. You buy a property off plan on paper, nothing is there, community is not there, property is not there. However, developer has the plan to build this project. It takes you 3 to 4 years. Now, you don't put your money in developer's account because of your safety. What you can do, there are particular account, we call it escrow account, where it is a government account. You put your money there to government, developer use its own money to develop the project. When developer is providing what it has been promised, then he will have the right to own the money you have paid for. If developer has something that is not according to the plan, now the government know how to calculate this, which means you are in the safest place. Number two, when it is off plan, you don't have to worry about any kind of cost or anything. You buy it, you wait certain amount of time, you just sell it out, and you just enjoy those profits that you make. Why so? It's because you bought directly from developer in very important time. Now, when people know about the project and project has been built for certain percentage, let's say 50%. The project is under construction and people are seeing that the project is about to be completed 1 year or some certain amount of time later, people will have more certainty on the project. Guess what? You bought the project while nobody knew it. Now you are selling it, everybody knows about it, but it's late. They have to come to you to buy it. And you have the power to put a benefit, certain amount of money on top of what you have bought without any kind of expenses. And guess what? Earn money. Take this money and then put it in new project, and then new project, and new project. That way you can make money flipping without the projects are being ready. How do you know this? Number one, you have to have a very trustworthy broker who understands the market. Now, why that is important? Everybody can just go and Google and find out. That's not entirely true. Projects are available all the time, but right project for your inquiry might not be the one that they pick for you. Certain time, developers, when they provide their new projects, new launch, as a broker, everyone's goal is to go and sell the project, which is amazing. However, each and every project has their own pros and cons, have their own amenities and possibilities that you could use it to your advantage, or it could be a disadvantage, location-wise, the community's advancement-wise. But there are certain other areas that you could put the same amount of money in different location in Dubai and gain a better profit. And we all know it is all risk, but it's better to have a calculated risk. Number two, the flipping comes this way. You don't just go and pay all of your money up front. Almost all developers in Dubai, they provide a payment plan just because you buy from them. Now how it works? There are different ways. One of them is 80-20, which means 80% duration of construction, 20% on handover. But you as an investor, you don't have to pay all of this. You just pay the down payment and then several payments that you have to do by the time the project is developed, let's say 50% before you flip it. Now new buyer buys from you what they do. The amount of money you have spent, they will pay you plus the profit you want to gain from. They will pay you that time, and then they just have another purchase agreement. Now, this agreement will take all of your responsibility and put it on the new owner, and the new owner will continue paying the remaining payment plan, which means you are just entirely free, not worrying about anything that could be unexpected for you. All is safe, all is clear. Number two, again, if you put, let's say there are different payment plans, there are also 60-40, which means you pay 10% down payment, another 2, 3, 4 times 10% each time, and then 40% will be on handover. This is also according to the developer's plan, and before you own any project, they will give you all of these agreements. You will see them before you sign any papers. There are also projects that they have like a beautiful promotion, like 1%. You pay certain amount down payment, like 10%, 20%. Then you will have to pay 1% each month. The day of the completion could be a little higher, and then the continuation could be another 1%, 1%, 1%, even post handover some of the projects. Now, all this is beautiful, but it doesn't really matter if you do not pick the right project for yourself. Always have to decide why this particular project is better than the other one. Because market in Dubai is extremely competitive. People always, as a developers, always try to provide the best property for the value that they take, the amount of money that they get paid for. You as a buyer will have several choices to choose from, and then when you choose a property, what you're going to do? You are going to again will know their qualities, you will know their services. There are certain developers I know that have an amazing quality. They don't have to market all the time, because a buyer buys one time from them, they constantly buy new and new, not questioning their new projects. Why? Because they already have the experience with their quality, with their customer service, and so on and so forth. Now you, as the investor, when you are talking about ROIs, remember, if you want to keep your property for longer and wait after 3-4 months after handover, you will make a lot more money than the other guy who buy it from you and wait by the time of developer. Why? Because you bought it in a way more cheaper price. This is the second way. One way is to buy it and sell it after 50% development, constructions, yeah. The other option is to buy it from developer and wait after handover. The third one is to just buy it and then when it's ready, just rent it out for 3 years to 5 years to 10 years. And then when you are selling it out, that time the community is ready, all the amenities are ready, and you have made enough, let's say, return on the investment you did because of the rents. Plus, when you sell it, you will enjoy the appreciation that the money you have put made for you. You bought in 1 million dirham, you are selling in 1.5. Plus, in the process, the property have made, let's say, from 6% all the way to 10 to 12% ROI for your property. You have made enough money, plus capital appreciation. And guess what? In Dubai, the value of the money is a lot that many people don't consider. I don't know when you are watching from what country you are watching there, but we know in certain countries, people just want to put their money in different countries just because of the value of their money. Today 1 million may be a lot of money. Maybe next year the value go down. We know about inflation, we know the paper money itself lose its value or even gain its value, depending which currency we are talking about. In Dubai, it is extremely safe. People are never worried about the value of dirhams, as of my experience. And because of that, you are winning with several ways that you couldn't win in different cities real estate market. Now there are a lot more to talk about. I just don't want to go into details because it could be a little privacy. However, if you are interested for direct information that could help you to do your decisions, we would be very happy to help. This is for me for today. There are more to cover in the next video.